think the players like being at home, for sure. There's a routine that they have that's very productive. They feel that they're able to kind of bridle and capture that energy that's very special playing here at Paul Lorenz. And so being back home to start the Pac-12 is fortunate for us, and we're able to get off on the right foot. It also allows us to stay home when school starts. You know, I think sometimes when you got the term starting and then you have to hit the road, there's a disturbance in a rhythm that you're trying to establish between soccer and school. So for us to be at home this weekend is fantastic. The difference in the Seattle game between the two halves I squarely lie on our approach and our energy. It was pretty evident as we reflect on the first half that we weren't firing on all cylinders. The guys, for whatever reason, weren't doing the things that they were doing so well for most of the season. And that's going to happen from time to time. You know, you're not going to get 100% perfection out of the approach and performance. And that's when they got their goal. And you know, credit to the players for you know, understanding, getting back on the script, and really putting forth an effort. And we're very unfortunate not to come away with something better. You know, the back line's played pretty well for the most part, and a lot of it is due to, you know, key positions and leadership. I mean, obviously you start with Matt Bersano in the back, and he brings such a vital key piece in that, and then right in front of him, Will Seymour. So when you have two seniors that are able to really galvanize the back line, you get those types of performances. But you know, I'll tell you, I think that when you look at the players we've been able to plug in, we've played a lot of guys in the back, and you know, that shows the confidence that I have in those players, regardless of how young they might be. And you know, I think that's something that's going to be very vital for us going into the conference, because you know, when you get a lot of players logging in a lot of minutes, sometimes rotation in certain areas can become vital to make sure that the back line's fresh. And so, you know, we've got multiple different looks of guys playing in the back four and in different positions. So I think, you know, having that flexibility and adaptability is vital. But when you have guys like Matty and Will, Brendan Anderson, another one in the back, you know, you've got those focal points that can bring those young guys together and put them on the same page. It's crucial. Well, everybody is ranked in the pack, right? So, I mean, that's something we just live with, and we look forward to it. You know, they're just opportunities, and you know, when we play Stanford and Cal, it's always special. It's always special, and you know, the games have been close affairs, and you know, our guys have been able to reflect back on certain performances, the guys that have returned anyways, and they're chomping at the bit, as I'm sure our opponents are. So our approach is going to be nothing different than we've gone through all year, because everything we've done is to prepare us for, you know, the next 6 weeks or so of play. So we treat them with great respect, as they deserve. But at the end of the day, you know, we're going to try to do what we do well and see if we can come out on top. It's just wonderful. You know, I've got tremendous respect for the programs, the coaches of the programs. You know, wonderful leaders, and certainly when you look at statistically how the conference year in year out shapes up, it's always you know, the top of the country, and this year is no less. And so, you know, every performance, every result is magnified, because it's tough to get results in this conference. And you know, when you go through this conference and you do take a potential hit in a performance, you have to have a short memory and get on with the next one, because it's coming. So it's a special conference. I think that's why a lot of the kids chose to play at Oregon State, because they get to see how good they are. You know, you're talking about a conference that puts out as many pros as anybody else in the nation. And you know, if you want to find out how good you are, you play in this conference and you'll find out how good you are. it's an opportunity for the players, for myself, coaching staff to measure up. And this is, to be honest with you, this is why we're here, and this is why we play in this conference, and we want to see how far we can go.